Hi guys, I'm Brittney Levine and welcome to episode 2 of The Fix. So excited to be back with you guys. This has been so much fun. We're so happy that you all tuned in to our first episode. If you didn't see it, we talked about simple ways to mask dirty hair, and that was all up online on our Facebook page, so you can go back there, comment, let us know what you thought about the styles. This is all really exciting because I didn't know that so many people would be so obsessed with The Fix, and this is only the beginning. We have so many fun new things to talk with you about, and I'm going to be taking you all over New York, all over the city, inside Marie Claire. You have no idea how exciting it is to be behind the scenes, and you're going to learn what really goes into, making our website, making the magazine, really making it pop. So I'm so excited to talk with you guys today. Also, I just wanted to remind you that while we're doing our episode 2, please comment, let us know what questions you have. We want to know and hear from you because this series is all about The Fix and how to get simple, quick fixes and just really get to know you, get to know who you are. Because I am a style and trend expert. I go on TV, everything from the Today Show to E! News. I do a lot of beauty, fashion, and I'm always talking to real women, just like you. So, behind all the makeup, behind the hair, behind the extensions, behind the clothes, it's all about just learning all those simple tips and tricks to get you by and get you by during the day. So, episode 2, we wanted to get into skincare. We just did hair care, so we wanted to get into skincare. And I'm literally, right now, inside the bathroom at Marie Claire, at Hearst. Okay, we are behind the scenes, we're in the bathroom, true commando style, but what you don't know is all the things that go on inside here and all the things that can help you out. And today, we're talking about simple tricks to cover your pimples. And oh my God, I can't get, it's just the most annoying thing that you could possibly think of, covering your pimples. Pimples in general, when something pops up when you have a huge occasion. 2 weeks ago, I don't know what happened, my skin, it was scary. It was a scary situation. Literally, I don't even know. I had to completely look at my entire face again and just look at what I was doing to my body, because when you get down to it, your skin is like a vehicle. You need to feed it, you need to water it, you need to moisturize it, you need to benefit it. And as we all grow older, our skin is changing. So you need to start working with it now. And you need to start preventing things like pimples, scars, sun care, all of that stuff. You need to work on it now, because believe me, as you start to get older and things get more costly and procedures start to add up, you don't want to be doing it. And I'm, for one, I'm always looking for those simple tips and tricks that I can just do at home, so I don't have to go out there and spend so much money on facials and really expensive things to get my skin back in place. Once in a while I do splurge though, and you need to get those facials. And I was talking to one of my skincare girls at Oasis Day Spa, a spa I go here in the city, and she really told me that it's about all the background. Before you take care of the pimple, before the pimple pops up, we wanted to go into kind of what you need to do to keep your face on point, okay? Because it really just starts with the face. Everything adds up into one, and you have to help yourself out. So our first tip that we want to give you guys is really as simple as keeping your face clean. A lot of people think, okay, I can only wash my face once a day and then I can go out the whole day and then not have to worry about it. But really, keeping your face clean is the most important. You need to wake up, you need to wash your face in the morning, and then after the entire day, you always have to wash your face at night. It's so important. J-Lo is one of the biggest proponents of it, and anything J-Lo does, I do, okay? So right now I'm using Dermalogica skincare. Okay, it's a daily exfoliant. And I was going back and forth between CeraVe, which was very soft, very simple. This is what I use, but I love CeraVe. I love, just very soft and non-comedogenic skincare. You have a lot of fancy names when it comes to skincare, and people get crazy. They're like, what does this mean? What is parabens? What is phthalates? That's when the pimples come out. So we always want to wash our face twice a day. Another huge thing to do is moisturizing. I can't tell you, I always was the one thinking, because I have a mixed combination of skin. It's oily, but then, you know, sometimes it's completely dry, and I'm like, well, what is this? What is my skin doing? But I know a lot of people out there think that if they're going to moisturize, it's going to be a problem, you know, and really cause more pimples. So I am a huge proponent of moisturizing. You have to really moisturize your skin evenly, fully, you know, at night, in the morning. Sometimes people like to switch it up with different moisturizers for the morning and the evening. I stick to the same one, but that's just me. So bottom line, moisturizing is extremely important. It's replenishing, you're replenishing your pores. When I went for my facial, because it was an absolute disaster, my therapist was she was like, Brittney, what happened to you? But I'm on planes all the time, you know, I'm constantly, we're going in and out of seasons right now. New York was 40 degrees last week, 70 degrees this week. So you have to keep moisturizing throughout to really maintain all the elements. But then another fix that I really like is just something over the counter. And this is from Alba Botanica. This is what I've been using for just a fast fix, because you need sometimes a little zit zapper if you're not gonna do it at work. And let's say, this is if you don't have it right with you. You know, this could be at your home or something that you rely on. I throw it in my purse, but Alba Botanica's products, they're all natural. They're paraben free. They contain a little bit of sulfur. So we'll talk about some of those ingredients as we create that today. And I give you more simple ways to cover pimples, but this zit zapper, it's amazing. It's really, really changed my life. And it's only $5.99. So it's not something like completely crazy expensive that you won't be able to do. And it does help, it covers it. So it's like an instant blemish eraser that is, again, like I said, changed my life. There were other things though, that when I had my crazy breakout, and you can see like I'm still healing from it, but I was looking into my makeup bag. And a lot of girls, you know, they're traveling. You guys probably are on the go. You know, you're going to your girlfriend's houses. Maybe you're going from work to the evening. You have your little makeup bags. And a lot of times, brushes, like mine right here, are exposed to all of the elements. Now, please, I know this is really, really embarrassing and bad. I cannot believe I'm showing you this. I get made fun of all the time by my girlfriends because my makeup bag is a disaster. And some of the makeup artists I work with, I don't even want to show them it because they say, what are you doing, Brittney? What is wrong with you? But when I come down to it, when I've talked to some really big professionals, it's so important to keep your brushes clean and to really keep your, keep your makeup bag clean. And that just involves throwing it in the, throwing it in the laundry, cleaning it. You should really do it every week, and brushes every week as well. I have not been doing that, so it's been a problem, and probably why I've been breaking out a little bit more. But I found that once I started washing my brushes, and you can just use a little light shampoo, nothing harmful. I like to use some all-natural products. You can find them at the grocery store, and just rub them on. This one I actually washed with Pantene, so anything can really work. Just use your shampoo, lightly roll your hand over it, like this, and just watch as all the makeup and all the stuff's come out of it. And then just lay it on your sink at night and you're good to go. And when you wake up in the morning, your brush is really fluffy. It's really, really nice. So that is very important. And if you can't afford a lot of the, very expensive makeup covers, makeup brush covers, I was looking in Sephora and it's a little expensive to buy the whole kit and caboodle. Plastic bags, just cover them with a nice little plastic bag, and good to go, and just keep them clean and constantly keep, exchanging those plastic bags, because you'd be surprised at how much bacteria grows on your brushes. You think that nothing's wrong, nothing's changing your skincare. It could very well be your brush. So I'm very happy that I just washed my brush. Also, another thing everyone talks about, your pillowcase, okay? You sleep at night, oils are constantly being exchanged in your face. You don't know what is coming out. A lot of times at night I put on creams, I put on some pimple cream. I'm really trying to make it better so that in the morning when I wake up, it's like, it's amazing. But what happens is your pillowcase starts to retain a lot of that oil and that just gross stuff. So, when people talk to me like, how many times a week do you, wash your sheets? How many times a week do you wash your pillows? They need to be done at least every 3 to 4 days, because you don't know how much stuff is being accumulated from it and just getting on your face, causing you to break out. So, everybody out there, wash your pillowcases, do it, love it. Another big thing before we get into some of our simple tricks to cover while you're out working on the go, water, okay? I am a huge water drinker. That and coffee, let's be honest here. I need, 2 big coffees a day, but when I'm not drinking my coffee, I don't like to go off the box. I don't like to go out of the element and really, get into anything else other than water, because it adds in that moisture to my skin. It hydrates me. It keeps me going. A lot of people don't like water, but you can combine it with some lemon water. You can put, cucumber in there, strawberries. Go spicy, get crazy for summer, but water is such an important element. And when people wonder why their skin's so dehydrated, it's a lot of the times because they're not drinking a lot of water. So I'm all about really getting into that. And then let's see, did we forget anything else? I think, just really good rest, and maintaining a balanced life. Everything adds up into your skin. A lot of times people also talk to me about their hair. I have longer hair, but then I also sometimes throw in my weave. I have my extensions, and people don't realize that their hair contains so much oil that when you're going throughout the day, it will constantly kind of get into your face and clog up a lot of those pores. I know a lot of girls, and I find some of my breakouts along my chin line, so that's because my hair is kind of weighing down. So try to stray away from some of those pomades, stuff that contains a lot of, artificial ingredients. If you have really long hair, kind of go back, and just push it back, because that will take it away from your face and give your skin a chance to breathe. Lastly, before we get into our kind of simple tips and tricks, I really am all about makeup free. And I know it's really hard for a lot of you to embrace. Constantly being either made up, or, I'm working with different artists, or I'm doing makeup myself because I want to look on point for a meeting, or when I'm going out on a date, I want to make sure that I look good. But sometimes you need to just give your skin a chance to breathe and a chance to relax, because you want to just be able to air out your pores. You want to give it a chance to just revitalize, So a lot of women I know do, hashtag makeup free Monday, but, do a makeup free weekend, or go out and just use a little less foundation, a little less concealer, and you'll be surprised that your skin is just, basically your pores are getting better, your pores are getting tighter, and it's being opened up. So that's just a little bit of a background, because we want to jump into the fix. We want to jump into why we're really here today and why we're in the bathroom at Hearst and at Marie Claire. So I want to talk about when like I said, 2 weeks ago, it was a bad situation. I went into my meeting, I caught myself in the reflection in the mirror and was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And I don't even remember when there was something that big on my face that popped out and, made such an impact, but I didn't have anything on me. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I can't go into this meeting with this on my face. I'm gonna look crazy. So because of that, and because of that situation, a lot of the things that we're gonna talk about during the fix is things that have happened directly to me. We have come up, and I have found some ways that I've been using now since then, while you're at the office, while you're at work, just simple tips and tricks to help you cover your pimples. And I hope that you guys like this stuff. And if you have any questions as we go through, a lot of the items that we're going to talk about, please let us know, comment, let us know, just give us your feedback, because that's what this is all about. We want to know what really ails you, and how you also take care of yourself, because I love to learn different things every day. My whole thing, I just love to take in new information. So that's what I'm about, and I want to hear from you. Let's start off with the first one that we're going to do is, so let's say your pimple is there, okay? You have no idea what to do. You have a big meeting coming up in a couple hours. You're going on a huge date in a couple of hours. The biggest thing about the pimple is taking away the redness and flattening it. So I ran down to the cafeteria here in our building and immediately got some ice. You can see it's already melting. This bathroom is really hot. The lights are pretty intense. But yeah, grab some ice. And what ice does is it helps to take away the redness. It helps to take away the inflammation and really starts to tighten the pores back up again. And wrap it up in a little paper towel. Mind you, I washed my hands before this, so they're clean, okay? If everyone's gonna say that they're not clean, they're clean. We want everything involved with our skin to be clean. And then literally go into the bathroom, put it, if you're cool with your coworkers, if you're cool with where you work, and just apply it to your face for 5 minutes. So I have a wedding this weekend. My best friend's getting married, and I of course have a couple of breakouts because we're all so nervous. We're excited. We're all bridesmaids, but I think just with the emotions, with everything else that's going on, this is a problem. So this is what I did last night to just bring down some of the inflammation on my skin. Keep it on for about 5 minutes, and you're good to go. So hopefully some of that inflammation will come down, and then at the same time, we're gonna go over to our aspirin over here. Pop 2 aspirin, okay? It also takes, maybe if you've gone out the night before and you've had a couple too many martinis, this will help you. We all know, we've all been there, and we'll address that on the fix too. But take 2 aspirin, get your ice going, and you're gonna feel a whole lot better to just kind of bring down the pimple, flatten it out, and reduce a lot of that inflammation. We're gonna circle back to this later because this helps you too. Next up, I wanted to talk to you guys. We are, this is a lot of the stuff that we are found in our office, down in our cafeteria. We've just circled the gamut, but a lot of the things that you can do in the comfort of your own home too, because I know sometimes, you don't want to be doing this in front of your coworkers. Maybe it might be embarrassing. We'll just see how things go. I am a huge fan of honey, okay? I ran down, this is from my personal collection, okay? This is from my cabinet, not that I'm cooking every single night at all, but when I am, or putting this into my hot chocolate, this is my personal honey. But if you can run down to your deli, or you can run down to your Starbucks, just grab those honey packets that they have, put a little bit into a cup or container. I have these here too, okay? And then what you're gonna do, so we just put a little bit in there, not a ton, and that's probably like as much as a honey packet has anyway. We're gonna grab our Q-tips, and again, you can do this with your hand, but just make sure it's clean, and just take a little and dab it on the area. A lot of these things that we're gonna be talking about, so I'm dabbing it on my pimple right now. Beautiful. A lot of these things that we're talking about are drying agents, and that's what we have to do to attack the pimple. Say, see you later, get out of here. We have big things coming up. We don't need you anymore. So honey, really, really great. And honey also contains some of those vitamins and some of those antibacterial properties that helps to get the bacteria out of your skin. Very, very easy. Run down to your deli, run down to Starbucks, grab some of those packets, run down to your cafeteria, and you are good to go. Another thing that we love is lemon. Lemon, we love lemon juice, we love lemon water, we love it in our tea, but lemon contains some of that vitamin C that, again, has antiviral, antibacterial properties that help to tighten the skin. So that's why when people drink lemon water, it's really good, it's really hydrating for you. People feel so much better, but this also helps you on the face. So I could run out and just run to the grocery store. You can run out in your car during your lunch break, run to the grocery store, grab a lemon, cut it, like this, okay? Take a little lemon juice into your cup, or right here, sprinkle it out. We're really going crazy here in the bathroom at Marie Claire. Take your Q-tip, just circle it around, got some of the seeds. And again, let me see if I can find another one right now. Apply it to your face. And this is light, so no one is gonna see it, no one's gonna have an issue with it, because you are not putting a huge amount of cream on your face, but you're helping to dry up some of those areas that need tightening, that need those drying agents. Lemon is huge. Lemon is really, really good and helpful for you. Another thing, everyone knows toothpaste, okay? I wear toothpaste at night sometimes. Toothpaste sometimes works better than my pimple cream. It's amazing. It's so drying that it just, really attacks the pimples at its surface. And it contains some of those sulfur ingredients, some of those extracts that really just get it away and get it out of there. That's what you want to do. So again, you can just take a Q-tip, toothpaste, there we go, and you're just applying it right to your face. There you go, right there. I really want to know what you guys use too, because this is some of the stuff that I use personally, but the fix is all about really just getting down to what you want and what works for you. I'm telling you, we're literally in the Hearst bathroom right now, so we have visitors, which is so exciting. Hi, welcome to the fix. We're talking about how to cover pimples at work, which is really fun. So we are live, we're in the scenes, we're behind everything, and this is what goes down in Marie Claire. So, next up, tea leaves, okay? Green tea is something that we drink all the time, but what green tea holds and some of those properties reduce inflammation and they reduce redness. A lot of people don't know about that. So if you don't have, green tea extract or tea tree oil, you can't do it. I ran down to the cafeteria, I grabbed one of my tea bags, okay? And you wet it, just like so. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's see if this works. Okay, let's let it steep. And this is what I like to call, you're giving yourself your own steam. You can also get this, you can get a cup, you can get something else. You're gonna sit there and let the water run. I'm a huge, huge fan of steam rooms. They literally change my face. A lot of people think they're gonna dry you out. Steam rooms, again, go into the moisture. So right now, I'm trying to make your own steam room in the bathroom at Marie Claire and make basically your own facial for yourself. So we're gonna run this down here and we're gonna let it run. Or it gets hotter and hotter. You're gonna see some of the steam come up. And again, this is, obviously an automatic thing, so it could work for you, but when you're in the bathroom by yourself, just grab some of that green tea, and this is how we just mat it out. And I'm gonna normally let this steep for about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? After you've done your facial, and this is if your pimples, again, are really red, very inflamed. You're gonna come and dab it, and you see it's getting green there, the color and the texture. We're kind of adding into that greenness factor. Take your Q-tip, and again, start to dab it on that problem area. And green tea is gonna take a lot of that redness down. A lot of very, very expensive products contain the same ingredient, but here at The Fix, we're making it ourselves. We're kind of coming out with that solution to just do it at home, do it at work, do it at the office, because we all need to go places, we all need to get out there. All right, what else do we have here? And you guys, let me know at the same time what works for you. Visine, oh my God, okay. Obviously, Visine contains that vasoconstriction, vasoconstriction, whatever that word is, that you have no idea what it's doing. It basically is taking the redness out of everything. So the same properties that it works for your eyes, when your eyes, have a little discomfort, maybe it's been a late night, maybe you've been, out at a concert, it's summertime, and you're coming in the morning, Visine can also work for pimples. And it just sort of takes the redness out of them. So what you're gonna do is take another one. We're kind of going through all of our cups here, we're almost there. And spray it into your cup. Get enough so that you can dab your Q-tip in there. Okay. Come over to your Q-tip. And this is Visine. You can get it anywhere. You can go right down to your drugstore, at work. Just do it. Your normal Visine. And you see, it's redness relief. So a lot of times people think, oh my gosh, this is only gonna work for my eye, but it actually does work for the face, and it's not gonna make you break out further. It's going to help, decrease that inflammation, really attack your skin, and then hopefully you'll be set and ready to go. So again, just gonna dab. Now I'm using every single tip of the trick on my skin, so watch me break out, and hopefully I'll be okay next time we come back at you on Tuesday. But this is a really, really helpful way to just get a lot of the redness out of there that you would have never known before. And then coming over here, let's see, we have liquid bandages. Now, I grew up doing gymnastics. I grew up doing a lot of sports. And a lot of women I know use a lot of their liquid bandages on their nails, around their hands. They're covering up some of those scars on their legs, feet, big issue. Liquid bandages also work for your face. It's a really nice drying agent that you can just apply. Again, this can be found in all this stuff. Like this is no money, under $10. You know, again, people, how much is a facial? And yes, you definitely want to spring for those things. You definitely want to sometimes attack your skin if it's a big problem. And a lot of us, all of us have acne, all of us have different issues. You know, we all want to embrace it, but you do want to kind of get at the problem first. So this is just a liquid bandage that you can take at your normal drugstore. Just make sure it's not going to leak. And you can run down, while you're at the office, run down to work and just cover some of those areas. I'm gonna go down here and cover this. Now it has a little bit of a funky smell, but no one else is gonna notice that. It's just you that's going to notice it. And you can't see anything, it's completely clear. The feeling, my pimple, okay, has feelings. My pimple feels, you know, tight and taut. So something is going on here, something's taking place. You definitely know that it's trying to mend and damage the affected area. So that's something. Liquid bandages, really cool. Another insider tip and trick. And then we're gonna talk about three more. This is our peppermint leaves. So if you're at home or you know if you're close by to a grocery store at work, this is something that I love to do because peppermint contains menthol. Menthol, again, is a really tightening, antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal properties that can get in and attack your skin head on. So if you take these leaves, really crush them up. Let's take we have a lot going on here in the bathroom. Really crush them up. And this is what you would do. I would definitely use sort of a plate, really crush up the leaves. You're getting a lot of those juices. Okay, and you see it's actually like it will start to come on your hands, and I would do this on a plate. We're doing this on a napkin. You're getting a lot of juices that come out of them. And sometimes, you know, people use a mortar to really crush and really get some of the juices out of there. And then we're just gonna come over, take some of the juices, and just really dab again at all those problem areas. So you see there's some stuff on here. It's a little greeny, it's a little leafy. You're gonna have a lot more. The smell is amazing because it's peppermint, okay? And then just again, go in and dab. Dab on those areas. So you're working it out. Really up close and personal with you guys on the fix. That's exactly what we want to be doing. But it's such a problem that we all have and we all, you know, have to attack sometimes. Two more things I want to show you. Cucumbers. If you're by a grocery store or if you're going to a salad bar at work in the cafeteria, cucumbers are great things to wash your face with in addition to just throwing with your water. So what I like to do is cut up a couple. We're gonna throw out our green tea. And if you guys have any questions about this, let me know. Okay, cut up a couple cucumbers. Wash this out. Let's just pretend you guys have a bowl. And we're gonna let the cucumbers sit in this water. Okay? You're creating your own cucumber water. Go back to your desk, let it sit. When it's, you know, really penetrated the water, when the cucumbers have gotten in there, when they've really soaked, take them out, go back to your work bathroom, get your cleanser, get your exfoliant, and instead of, you know, put it on your face, and instead of washing with the sink water, wash with the cucumber water. It's so much more healthier for your face. It's so rejuvenating. It smells great. But this is something that's going to tighten your skin, really get into those pores and attack them. And a lot of the times, you know, we use the plain tap water that's at work, but if you want that spa-like experience, this is something that's going to really, really benefit you. And then finally, crushed garlic. I'm Italian, I know all these tips and tricks, I've grown up on them basically, and beauty and skin was such a huge part of my growing up because it all starts with what you do now and how you attack it. So, garlic, something that, again, you can just go to your grocery store. I mean, my deli around the street sells these little garlic cloves. I don't know, I think he's Italian too, but it's for everybody. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start to chomp down the garlic And see how this juice is coming out right here? And again, you could do this on a plate. We're doing it on a napkin. We're really getting down into the nitty gritty. Some of this juice is coming in. And then you're gonna take your Q-tip. Okay. And dab. Dab. Onto your face. One more. So that's definitely invigorating. That definitely smells like a lot, but it's again something that you would have never known. That you can tap your pimples, cover them up, and help them throughout the day. As you're leaving work, you know, you can also, we want to take our concealer, we want to work with it. I love that we're here right now because people are really coming in and out of the bathroom at Marie Claire as we kind of go through our simple tips and tricks. But, you know, you can take a yellow base or a green base concealer in your makeup bag. And this is, again, if you don't have it, but when you really just want to cover it up, dab it on, you know, cover that area, and then when you get home, immediately wash your face. Immediately let your skin breathe, and then kind of utilize some of these things. Whatever works for you, test them out, okay, to really help. And I don't think the last one we did was reverting back to the aspirin. Very, very cool. Aspirin's a paste that has been used for centuries that not only will cure your headaches and cure your inflammation, but can also cure your skin. So it's also my go-to after a really long night out. So hold on. So here we have, I'm gonna try to see, we need a little bit of something sharper, but if you crush this, we don't wanna get it on the thing. Let's see if we can crush it with this knife. It's not really working, but okay. What you're gonna do is not working with this particular knife, but you need something hard to crush it, and you're gonna just put some water in it and develop a paste. Which one? We can do, you can throw it in here. Let's get some clean, fresh water.
Could you crush it with the honey maybe? Or
oh yeah, it's really hard. That's a good one. Yeah, but I don't wanna do it on the surface. It's a little harder. You need like something extremely hard to do it with. There we go. So we have our crushed aspirin. You're gonna throw it in here. Take a little water. There we go. This thing's never worked for me, ever. I'm telling you. We're gonna mix it up. Make sure all of it is clear. We're literally making our own face mask into a paste. I'm taking aspirin to make it into a paste. Okay, we're done. Take our Q-tip over here. Get down into this nitty-gritty and get a lot of the white on your Q-tip. We're basically not giving your face a headache, which is amazing. And then going in and attacking those areas. I'm really excited to watch this back and watch this episode back on the Fix because I'm letting you guys into what I try to cover up every single day. There we go. So those are my areas. I can go back to my desk, I can sit, chill, get on with my work, and hopefully all the stuff that we've shown you here today, starting with honey, lemon, we have our cucumber water, garlic, what else? Peppermint leaves, the liquid bandage. These are all things, and then, you know, our Alba Botanica, which is what I kind of put on if I'm going and traveling with my makeup. These are so many things that you can just do yourself at the office, simple tips and tricks to cover those pimples when they start, and just, you know, fix yourself for the rest of the day. If anyone has any questions or has any type of feedback on what we're doing, I want to know, I want to hear from you. Good or bad, we love it all, because I like to know what you're using, what doesn't work for you, what didn't work for your face. You know, certain things work for everyone's different skincare. And then also, you know, when you have to really attack some issues head on. You can go to the dermatologist. A lot of times people say to me, I can't find a dermatologist, it doesn't work for my insurance. I go on ZocDoc and just figure it out and see what works for me, what different dermatologists offer, what they do in their area. So it helps. So hopefully I'm gonna be all ready, all completely clear for my wedding this weekend. But I'm really excited that you guys tuned in again today. I'm so happy to be, basically talking to you, hearing from you on The Fix with Marie Claire. It's gonna be amazing. We have so many things coming up for you. And yeah, just tune in, watch our videos, like it, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much.